Are you struggling to manage your leads, streamline your sales process, or grow your business very efficiently? So, welcome to Pipedrive CRM, the ultimate platform designed to help businesses organize their sales pipeline, track deals, and close more deals faster. Right? Whether you are a small business owner or part of a growing sales team, Pipedrive provides intuitive tool to simplify workflow, automate tasks, and boost productivity. In this tutorial, I will walk you through how to use Pipedrive to manage leads, track sales, collaborate with your team, and analyze performance, all from one dashboard. So, first of all, you have to come to Google, search Pipedrive CRM, click on this first link here. So, before moving further, let's talk about the pricing because it's going to play a major role here. So, here you can see there are around 5 plans, right? And every plan is different than other one. Obviously, we can try it for free, but you can come to the website and you can see all the features and compare by yourself, right? So this is really interesting. And once you're okay with it, just go and click on try it free on the top right side corner, or whichever plan you like to go, you can click on anywhere. Right now, if you are convinced to buy by the end of this video, please use the link which is given in the description. It's affiliate link. It's official affiliate link and you will get a good discount, plus it's a way to support our channel. Right now, here you have to enter your email, or you can just go and select one of your Google ID, right? And if you already sign in, because it's much more easy here. Right now, I will just click on continue. So we have added our email address. Now you have to add your name. Now, which job title describe your role best? So for me, it could be admin or marketing or marketer. So I will choose here. By the way, if you choose any of this option, there will be no issue because the dashboard is exactly same, right? So don't fear such things. Right now, have you used a CRM before? Yes, I have used, but I will just go and select no here. We have to enter our phone number, then click on by signing up, and just go and click on next. Right, pretty simple. Then you have to enter your company name. So I will just write here Filex Express. How big is the company? It's pretty small here. Company industry, I mean, yeah, this is company industry, right? Now here, this is regarding marketing. So I will just go and choose the IT information communication. You can choose up to you. And how many people in your company will use Pipedrive? So I will just select here 6 to 10. Now click on next. Now what's your goal? So we'll use Pipedrive for get started with CRM. I mean, I will just go with everything, right? Now click on create account. Now just in few seconds, everything will set up. So let's break down what's make Pipedrive stand out. According to their website, Pipedrive is a self or a sales focused CRM platform designed to help businesses manage a sales pipeline and close deal more efficiently. And there's a lot of things. Let me show you some of the popular features which is given. And you can see here there's a lead tracking, automation tool, reporting and analytics, integration capabilities. Obviously, we'll just go and talk about this. We'll see some of the practical examples too. And it has cloud-based and accessible from any device, affordable pricing, trusted by companies like Forbes, TransferWise, and Trello. Right, and there's a lot of things here. So once it get finished, sometimes it's take a little bit of time here. So you have to just wait patiently. Now this is the exact dashboard which is you are going to see here, right? And let me explain you each and everything. On the top right side corner, you can see there's a lot of option here. We'll just go and talk one by one, right? On the top middle, there's a search bar and there's a plus icon, right? And what this plus icon is going to help us, and the shortcut and everything, we'll talk about this. Now on the top right, you can see the My Apps, which is help you to integrate with the third-party applications such as APIs and Slack and other application. Right, this is a deal section, right? So let's start from the lead section. By the way, before moving or before starting, let's go and select our account on the top right side corner. Personal preference, you can change your name, language, your date of time, and there's a lot of option here. Password, login, email sync, right? Because Pipeline Drive, sorry, Pipe Drive gives you an option to send emails from here, so you can integrate your email and as well as with the contact calendar. There's a Google Drive, so you don't need to juggle between different softwares or different application, different whatever it is, right? You can just do it from just a single dashboard, which is pretty cool and pretty nice, very efficient, right? And this is the settings. Nothing much to show you the exact tutorial, because if you just go and search for something specific, or if you're looking into this, you can just come up here, change it, right? For example, this is company settings. I want to change the company name, I can change it here. I want to change the company domain, I can change it, right? That is pretty easy. You can change the activities, the currency in which you are dealing, so you can just add more currency if you want to, right? And this is really important, that is a managed user. It means that you can add your team, right? You can give them very specific access. For example, this is me, I have gave myself as admin access, which can view each and everything. But for example, there's a marketing team, and let's say I want to give them access of only leads, right? There's a sales team, I want to give them only the final leads, so I can just give them, right? It's really easy. I can just go and click on plus user, I have to add their email address and click on preview, and automatically they will receive an email there where they just go and click on accept it, and automatically it will happen. Now this is just like an activity which you can just go and change, and you can see, you are the admin, so you can see that who did what and what kind of changes, and it cannot be deleted by neither by you, neither by your team member. So this is really interesting, because if you're working with a large or small team, this is really useful. This is data fill, and nothing much here. You can just go and change the values, but this by default values are pretty much okay to go. Once you become expert, then you can just come back here and change it. It might sometimes, it might sound confusing right now, but it's okay. No need to focus there. Now this is usage, so how much you are using the application, right? And this is billing. Billing is regarding this subscription of Pipedrive, and this is how you can just go and buy any of the subscription. By the way, if you want to buy, there's a link given in the description. Right now, this is a dashboard, so everything, how many user logged in, right, from which device, and what's the security and everything, right? And you can use enterprise free here. This is alerts if anything is suspicious activity. The Pipedrive will let you know in the form of notification, which you will get from here or somewhere here, and as well as in the alert section, right? These are the rules, so you can create rules here, choose exactly which rules are enforced to whom, and have full control of your company's security, right? And if you're really security guy, focus, if you want to focus on security, the rule section is going to play a huge role, as well as the manage users. Now let's get back to the dashboard here. This is a lead section, so you can import lead, right? Now lead is something, for example, if you're working in a sales, and if you're working on a sales funnel, then obviously in the end, once you receive the lead, you need to call them or message them, or follow them, so that once they get or set a meeting with the calendar, or with the help of Calendly, right? And then you can set a meeting, and you can have a discussion, and you can pitch your idea, or you can do the sales pitch, right? And in the end, it's completely up to you that how you're going to do this, and in the end you can just do some kind of sales, right? This is a basic overstructure. Now if I want to add a lead, I can just go and click on add a lead here, right? I can add a lead just from the scratch. Now let's say I want to add a lead, that is a John, right? I will just go and click on while adding a lead, automatically John will be added as a contact person. So for example, if there's some new lead from the same John, so I can add it, right? So I don't need to create a new person here. Now organization, so let's say I got this deal from Google, so I'll just write Google. Same goes, I will add Google as a new organization, so I don't need to add again and again, right? If I just write here G, then automatically it will find, oh, this is a Google lead, right? And this is how it happened. So I'll just write here, this is value, so I can change the currency, let's say dollar, right? And there's so many dollars. Oh god, this is US dollar, so let's say this is around 5,000. Label means hot, warm, cold. So this is a type of a lead, and if you are not into lead, then this may sound confusing, but let's say this is a very important lead for me. This is a hot lead, so I'll just go and select here hot lead. I'm the owner, I can assign somebody else here expected close date, so I can close this deal by the end of this month here. Now this is a source channel, so from where I got this lead, so I got it from the campaign, the ads which I did. Now this is a source channel ID, you can add it up just to make sure that you can just know from where this all these leads are coming, right? Because when you see a thousands of leads, then you can automatically identify, oh, I got this lead from this specific source, right? This is pretty much useful, but not necessary to add it up. Now here you can add the phone number of the person, phone number of the email. You can add a separate email for a work email, home email, other. Same way you can add a home phone number, right, work phone number. It's completely up to you. And just go and click on save once everything is added here. Right, now you can see here it will automatically show me in the lead inbox, right? Now for example, I can always go and convert to a deal. So let's say I just had a conversation with John here, and I just want to convert this to a deal here. and I can just go and change this option, right? For example, this is in the qualification stage here. Now I will show you how we can change the stage. By the way, you can always change the stage directly clicking on here. Let's say we are in the contract mode. Let's say I have shown the demo of my software to one of the lead client, right? Now this proposal and the negotiation started. So we can change this section, right? You can add a label. Now the label is completely different. For example, this is a blue label means, let's say, deal done, right? And yellow means, oh, by the way, I have to save it. So just go and click on add label. Let's say yellow working on, click on save, right? Then I can just go and click on new label, deal done, click on save. Let's say I'm working on this client, so I'll just select here working on, click on save. Now lead was converted to a deal. So if I just go and view it up, right, automatically it will show up me in the deal section. And then I can just get more information. I can schedule activity, right? For example, let's say I have scheduled a meeting with this client, so I can just schedule a meeting here, right? I can pick the time at what time in the calendar. So let's say on the 16th, and meeting duration is 1 hour, so I can, today is 18, right? And here I can just go and drag it up. Let's say the meeting is on tomorrow, 19th of April. Click on continue to set up meeting, right? You can change this information, location, whether it's offline, online, whatever it is, right? You can install video call integration, whether it's Zoom, Microsoft, and Google. So to install it up, just go and click on Zoom meeting, right? And here you have to click on install. It will take you to the Pipedrive marketplace here. Now click on install. Really easy. So it will get installed only in your Pipedrive here. Now select who can use this. So all user can use this. Now click on allow and install. So this is how you can install a specific app. Now we have installed. Now you have to log in by using Zoom credentials and you are done. So this is a way you can just set up your meeting, and that is really easy thing to do. Now you can share the link to your client, and by the way, obviously through the email there it will be get shared, and by the way you can copy to the clipboard. So that is pretty much easy. You can create notes here. So the notes will not show to the client, right? You can just access it, only your team can access it and only you can access it. So you can write here some kind of notes. Oh, the deal is at this position. Don't forget about some of the critical information about this client, right? What's the body of the client and everything information. If you do any kind of a call, you can do it from here. You don't need to use your phone too. This is the email section. You can get started. You can integrate your email just like I have shown you how you can integrate your Zoom. So automatically you can see I have added my email address, and I will just go and click on continue. Now Pipedrive can access your email, so you have to give the permission. I'll click on select all, click on continue. Now Pipedrive can access all my email from this email address, and it will show me in the email sync. Now click on start syncing. Now without in just few minutes, everything will get synced. All the email will be shown here. I can add more than one email address, right? I hope you are able to understand each and everything. So I'm just going process by process. We have added a lead, and we have converted that lead into a deal. Now it has converted into this, right? Now this is you can say that this is a Kanban board or Trello board, whatever you can say this. Now it's become really easy because the interface which can show me, oh, which deal is in which mode, right? Because obviously I can just go and click on any of the deal here, and I can change it, right, whether the deal is won or lost. But if I just go to deal section and I can create a deal, let's say there's a new deal, because the lead which we just created is this one, Google lead. This is by John, $5,000. Now let's say this is in the contract mode, so I can just drag it and put it here, right? So in this way I just don't need to just go and click on here and select in what process it is on, right? I can just simply drag it on. Let's say some team member have on this lead, and they can just go and click on proposal mode, and the negotiation started, and let's say we have won the deal. So I will just go and select here won deal. Now it will take me to the won deal, and this is some animation that is pretty cool. Once we won the deal here, now this is the exact process of the lead, right? This is pretty much easy. You can change the way of style. For example, you can access to the list view, right? This is a forecast view. This is all the archive deal will be shown up here, right? So this is pretty simple. I hope you found this information really useful. Now let's go to the project section. Now project section is really useful because you can manage project and customers in one place where your team can seamlessly collaborate, hand off work, and deliver on goals. So obviously, because I mean, Pipedrive is not only going to give features of leads, but leads and every steps of leads, but obviously it will ask you or give an option to create a project, right? Now, inside the project, you can create workflows, and let's say you're working on two, three different projects, you can create separate projects. You can add separate different team members to each project and give access to it, right? You can construct separate board for each project, so that is much more clean and very easy to categorize each and everything here. So I will just go and click on use stage name or use default name. So I will just use default name here. Now, first of all, we will just go and click on activate project, and one user will charge around $8. Could not activate project because obviously we have to buy a subscription. The project is simply like this. For example, this is exactly like this, but you can just categorize them in just different projects, simply like in just different folders, right? Now, this is a campaign. So if you are doing some kind of leads or in the marketing section, then obviously you need to do marketing campaign, because in a professional world, everything happens through email. So you have to send emails, right? You have to send emails. You have to follow the emails from your clients and check whether they have seen it or not, and what's the feedback, what's the reply. So you can just go and click on get started with free. Obviously, this is an add-on price which will charge $16 per company. It's not per user. So you can confirm and click on start trial. Now this is how it's look. If you just open it for the first time, you have to enable 2FA, that is for the security. Right now, let's go and click on start email campaign. So you can just go and click on go to contacts. It will show all the emails which we have just already added, right? And you can simply add a new email because we just added John, and you can see here. Now you can just go and click on edit, and let's say we'll just write here john@gmail.com. By the way, this is not a real Gmail. This is just for the tutorial purpose. I can add phone number and everything here. Now automatically it will add it in the contact. Now let's get back to the campaign here. Let's click on create campaign, right? And let's say this is let's say first email. So this will go to all the contacts which you've added. You can just go and change the contacts from here. If you want to delete any specific contact, you can delete it from here, right? And to whom we are sending this up, we are sending this to, we are sending from, this is my email, right? So I can add a sender. So the sender, I can add an email here, send an email and reply to email, right? And everything is done. You can just go and click on next. This is for the security. You can add the subject and preview how it's going to show. Now this is an email context. Email content. Now this is really important. You can directly start from scratch or just from templates, right? For example, this is you are giving them some kind of discount. So let's go and click on here. Now this is how you can just edit it up. You can add your own logo. You can change the percentage here. For example, to add a logo, just go and click on here, right here, and you can change your logo or apply effect, change image, and there's a lot of option. Now you can change the percentage here, right? And you can change the sections, you can change the information, right? Everything. And once you are okay with it, just go ahead and click on save and preview, save and close. You can also go and click on preview, that how it's look. Now here it will give you some of the alerts that there are still some placeholder content that you should edit. So make sure you check it. For example, add links to your social media icons, right? So this is pretty much easy. I'm just going a little bit faster because this is pretty much easy. And if you find any issue, just let me know in the comment box. I will just remake a similar video by explaining each and every step. This is a sending time. So send immediately, or you can schedule the email. This is engagement. So track opening emails. That is really important because I want to know the open rate of my emails, right? Now, once you're okay with it, just go and click on send, and you need to fill up all this information. Now, automatically all this email will be get sent to that person. Now you can automate campaign. So here what happens, you can just set up email, you can schedule email, you can create campaign, everything the same what I've shown you in the email campaign, but you can automate it, right? For example, if you receive a deal, right, and you just had a conversation with the deal person or the client, automatically send a thank you email, right? So you don't need to send it manually, or your team member don't need to send it manually. You can just automate this part, right? This is pretty simple. You can use automation templates here. So you can see here, send a campaign to won deals, send a campaigns to lost deal, right? It's pretty much easy. Let's say we'll just go and use this here. So whenever we want a lead, automatically it should send. So deal pipeline, and wait a set amount of time. So I just want just single one day, or skip weekends. Send campaigns to deal contact person. So automatically that deal contact person email will be added here. And the campaign title, so I will just write here, let's do this, right? And just go and click on save this. Now, okay, I think I have added something here. Let's do this. I think I need to just go and create something. Then only I will able to save as a draft. And this is how this automation work. Pretty much easy, really easy. Now this is the sales inbox here. So all the email we just added is shown up here, right? So it's really, the integration is pretty fast, right? And it's all this email which you can see here, it's came from my Google ID, which I just added, Google email address. Now I can add a new email address and I can just send them directly from here. So I just don't need to go to my Gmail box, right? Inbox. All the drafts will be shown here: outbox, send, and archive, right? Pretty much easy thing here. I can just go and check this out. Oh, right. So this is really nice. Now this is activity center. So it will show you all this up, for example, which deal is on, I mean, what kind of interaction is going to happen on which date. So you can simply come up here. Oh, so there's a final attempt with the Benjamin, right, on this specific date, right? And what's the duration, which is due date on April 18th. So I have to call that person, I have to take a lead. So you can assign for this specific person to do all the calling section, right? You can add activity. To add activity, there's a lot of option. Simply just go and click on select here. For example, it's a meeting, so I will select here meeting here, right? It is a task, or it is a deadline, it's an email, it's a call, or it's a lunch, right? You can set it up. Now let's say it's lunch, but I want to set it on 26th. So I and my client are having lunch on 26th of April. I can add it here. Now I can set the time at 12 p.m. at specific location. I can add a location, or in just a video call, you can add it up, right? You can see here. Now I can just write here free, and the description, assign people, deal lead, and project for which project this is happening, and click on save. So this is how you can add it, and automatically you can schedule your meetings. Now all the contact person which you're adding will show up here. This is people, this is organization, and this is a contact timeline. So there's nothing here. And the contact timeline, it means that on which date I have to call to this person. So I can just go and check this up, right? And you can just add a new person from here, or organization from here. Now this is inside. Now this is really important because Pipedrive provides powerful reporting tool to help you analyze performance and make informed decisions. The lead conversion rates and sales cycle length, team productivity, and individual performance. So use these insights to refine your strategies, recognize top performers, and optimize your sales team, right? So that is really nice. I can just go and click on create a new dashboard, and inside dashboard I can just set everything up, right? Now this is my reports and my goals and everything. So I can set a goal. Oh, so this month target is you have to achieve this much of clients, right? I can set a goal for my team, and this is really useful. So let's go and click on create dashboard. Now you can explore some of the features, but everything is nothing new here. Now this is a deal won revenue. So this will show me, oh, this much revenue I have won in this month or this year, right? We can change this up. You can edit this up, right? For example, you want to change this year to this month, or tomorrow you can change it and you can say it. Now this is the, for example, how many deals are qualified, right? In the bar graphs, it's not very numerical, but it's very in the form of graphs and charts. So it's look very easy and you can identify it. Now let's say what's the activity status, deal status by sales, and you can add and create something more, and you can customize by completely by you. You can generate report, it's just through AI, and you can do this, and pretty much easy. Now this is product, so you can add a product here, which is much more easy, and all the products will be shown up here. Now this is a marketplace. So marketplace is something which you can integrate, just like how we integrated Gmail and Zoom call, right? Zoom video call through the Pipedrive. So for example, I need Zapier, just for email marketing. I don't want to use Pipedrive email marketing, campaign marketing. I already use MailChimp, so I can use a MailChimp. I can authorize, and I can give all the access, and I can use MailChimp directly from here. I can use Google Meet, and there's a lot of application, right? It's completely up to you. For example, I use Trello a lot, right? So I don't want to use for the lead section. I want to use Trello, so I can just go and integrate it up, right? Same goes for Asana, and this is Slack for the deal bot, right? So you can just for internal communication between your team, if you use Slack, then you can integrate it, right? And you can see here Zoom is already installed, so it's showing install. So this is pretty much easy. You can search for it, and let's get back to here. And this is a quick add. So if you got a lead, you can directly add it from here. So you don't need to go to the lead section or deal section to create a lead. Just go to the simply go to the lead, and if it is a deal, then just go to the lead activity. There's a lot of things here. You can just directly create it directly from here. Now this is a my app, so it will take you back to browse marketplace here, right? Pretty much easy. And this is a notification bar. What's the daily progress? What is happening, right? All the recommendation will come up here. So I guess I have explained each and everything, and there you have it. A complete step-by-step guide by using Pipedrive CRM to streamline your sales pipeline. Whether you are organizing leads, automating everything here, workflow, analyzing performance, you can just do it from one single dashboard. And I hope you found this video very useful. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe.